Welcome back, everybody. Adam from High Desert Hollow here for a weekend update. Of course, my weekends aren't like other people's weekends. I'm a shift worker for my everyday job, I guess. So it's actually the first of the week, Monday. Bringing you in for an update. We've had a little bit of a slowdown for us. Had a couple things come up. We had a death in the family. My grandpa passed away. He will be missed. He had a huge influence on me in my life, but he made it to 91, so he had a good run. And yeah, so we've been doing a lot of family stuff the last 3-4 days. And then we had trouble with our pump on the for our irrigation line, for the wheel line and stuff like that. Took us another about a day's worth of work to track down. There was a power problem between the meter and the pump. Got that straightened out, and that's working now. Still waiting on parts for the wheel line though, so we're still not completely up and running there. But what we're doing right now is I'm moving where we had the pigs. Used to have the pigs, kind of look over there next to the barn. It was just too big. There wasn't enough shelter, too far away for water, just a big hassle where they were at, but it was convenient at the time. What I've got right here, this is kind of back in the trees a little bit. It's actually a little outbuilding that was here when we moved in. I kind of converted it for a makeshift chicken coop for the first, I don't know, year we were here. And then we used it for a little goat pen at one point. But thing that's appealing for me for it is it's all on a concrete pad right there. So pigs won't be able to root out of it. And what we're going to do is bring some panels in, some fence posts, and we're going to extend it out past there a little bit with a gate so I can turn them out into the trees a little bit. Not very far, just a little bit bigger area. But if we need to leave, I can put them all back here where they've got the shelter, the concrete pad. I'll bring the feeder over here. The water's going to be a lot easier to get to this. Just all around a better idea. What I've had to do so far, see that pile of branches and sticks? I had to trim these trees up a little bit. These trees back of my property, they along the canal, they grow in and cover stuff up in a real quick hurry. So what we got to do now is we're going to clean up the rest of that fencing, the old fencing and stuff, basically get it down to where I can get some new posts in the ground, bring some panels over, get it kind of sectioned off. So we're going to go from there, and I'll bring you back when we get a little bit more progress. All right, everybody, so looks like we got it pretty well cleaned up. Got to go back through and dig some new post holes and get ready to put some panels up around the outside. As you can see right there along the bottom edge, I did expose the edge of that concrete so I can put the panel down below that, so pigs aren't going to be able to get their nose up underneath that and root it up and all that. They should be, if I leave for the weekend or something, I should feel pretty good the fact that they're not going to be able to root out underneath the fence in this section. So we're going to get some posts in the ground, and I'll bring you back after that. That's about as far as I'm going to get today, and I've got to go back to work tomorrow. So we have some other stuff we got to get done. But yeah, got the front posts in. I've still got to cut them off. Kind of got a panel up there for size. We're going to extend that panel out. It's going to go out into the trees a little ways, then cut back around, give them a little bit more space in there. And I'll have that gated off. They won't get access to that all the time. But coming together. Took a little bit more work to get some of those old posts out than I was planning, but it's kind of how it goes sometimes. So this is just kind of what we got done this weekend with everything else that was going on. I also did get the part in for the wheel line that it showed up today in the mail. That's kind of what put me behind a little bit, because I got that carburetor installed on it, on that driver, so that way we can get that moving. I got to get it all reset now too, so always something to do. You never know. It's just one thing after another. So, all right, with that, we'll call this an update post. I've got to go back to work tomorrow. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. I try to get back to everybody on the comments. It takes me just a little bit of time, but I get it done. If you want to recommend the channel to somebody, you just go to highdeserthollow.com. That link takes you straight to the page and all the videos and stuff like that. So just all this exciting stuff going on, I guess. We're just here trying to live more self-reliant lifestyle and promote modern homesteading. Adam with High Desert Hollow, signing out.